Hey guys, how you doing? I am so confused right now. It is just not funny. Now, the thing is, if you've followed my channel for any length of time, you'll know that when it comes to boxing writers, my money's always on Allanson-Winn. Roland George, Allanson-Winn, Lord Headley. Fantastic writer, pretty handy boxer too, very interesting man. The whole thing about him, everything about him is really interesting, and his book is brilliant. However, there's a catch, you see, because Roland George Allanson-Winn wrote a book for the All England series entitled Boxing. Fantastic book. But Roland George Allanson-Winn also wrote a book for the Isthmian Library entitled Boxing. Oh, try and actually face it towards the camera. And that gets slightly confusing. Now, the generally held opinion, and this is what's on the Barnes & Noble site where they've got some reprints of these, is that this one came first, and then this one was an abridged reprint for the All England series. And I can see why they say that, because this one was published in, excuse me one moment, if I can ever get to the right page, I think it was 1897. Here we go. Yes, AD Innes & Co, Bedford Street, London, 1897. You know, pretty old. And this one here, this is, you may have spotted something, the sharp-eyed among you will have spotted something here, but this one here by Bell and Sons, part of the All England series, was published in 1911. Can you see that? Is that in focus? Put it about, I don't know whether you can see it or not, but that's 1911. The problem is, this is a reprint. Now, it's an original reprint because this one here, you can see I have two copies of this book. They're both originals. This one is 1911. However, this one here is not 1911. This one here, I've got to be very careful with it because it's not in very good condition. It's got a lot of loose pages. This one here was published in 1890. Let's see if we can bring that up here. Which then means that this book, Boxing, by Allanson-Winn, was published before this book, Boxing, by Allanson-Winn. Now, clearly, they're different books. This is not the same book republished twice. This one here is 80-90 pages, and this one here is 380 pages. So they are vastly different. Now, Allanson-Winn's actual system of boxing is pretty similar across these. So if what you're trying to do is learn his system of boxing, then either one will do, really. But this one has a lot more in it besides. This one has a lot more detail when it comes to the system. But it also has a lot more plates in it, and it has a lot more history in it as well, which is quite nice. Because whilst obviously Allanson-Winn wasn't there during the Broughton's Rules era and the London Prize Ring era that we specialise in here on this channel, he was a lot closer to it than we are. So there was a lot more stuff around, and I'm sure that he did meet and know people who were around during that era, because it wasn't actually that long ago to him. You know, it was as far away from him as he is from us. So yeah, so I'm confused. I don't know which one came first. I don't know if one of them's based on the other or not. And I guess, really, it actually doesn't matter, because the system he describes is pretty fantastic. So yeah, there's lots of modern reprints of this available, and there are plenty of scanned copies online if you want to try and find one. And they're still relatively easy to get, at least this one is. This one's a little bit trickier. But yeah, if you can find a copy of this, do pick it up, because it's an awesome book. So, yeah, if you know which one came first, please let me know. Stick something... Jesus, I just can't talk. Stick something in the comments, and yeah, let's have a chat about Allanson-Winn's many books called Boxing.